Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be flipping through my creative daily journal for the month of January. And yeah, let's just get started. As you can see, I did end up gluing the button on here because I kept losing it. So I did glue this on with just some Fabri-Tac. Worked great. Okay. So, and it ended up being like kind of chunky, but not super chunky. So not that bad, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I got a new mouse pad. And it was January 1st, so we had pork and sauerkraut for dinner. Do you do that where you're from? I read The Villain Edit, and we started watching Tacoma FD. Which, by the way, we are on our second airing of Tacoma FD now because we are doing that in the hopes that Netflix will pick it up for a 5th season. Nothing going on here. I don't know. What did I do? Was the second. Oh, my ankle hurt. I could barely walk. So I skipped my first workout of the year and had to skip again, of course. I could barely get down the steps. Yeah. Let's not talk about it. Here we go. I got a Temu order on this day. Read 2 books. My boyfriend had to call off work because he had a stomach bug. And he never calls off work. The last time he called off work was December of 2022 because he had COVID. He never, ever calls off of work. Here I read No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. I love Kate Alice Marshall. Oh. The dryer died. That's right, the dryer died. I started watching Fool Me Once. I never finished it, by the way. I liked the book, and I did not really like the series. Meet Me in the Margins, I read that. I made lunch. I was working on my commission journal, that big, huge commission journal. And I had so much laundry to do because our dryer died. I forgot that. That was only this month. Made my favorite flavor of K-Cup, which is this blueberry shortcake. So good. I was knitting a book cover. Read Finally Forever. Anything else? Oh, I wanted to work on my aunt. My dog barks whenever I'm down here. This was day 527 of a headache. Oy. Started watching We Are Family on the Floor. Really good. Oh, and it snowed. And then Mountain Dew Baja Blast came back out. It was really good. I read Devil's Island. And the boyfriend was here because of the snow. He lives up north. So when it snows, he stays here. I had to move everything so they could bring the dryer down. The dogs still have fleas. Here is the yarn that I was using. Had my favorite tea, one of my favorite teas. Read The Lies You Wrote. We watched Super Troopers. And we had burrito bowls because the kid asked for burrito bowls. We had burrito bowls because I'm a good mom. If you ask for burrito bowls, I'll make you burrito bowls. Oh, we had Oreo cake stairs. What is one thing you're looking forward to this year? I'm looking forward to creating and crafting, reading, and just doing what I can to be content and happy with myself. Truth. Went to the Dollar Tree. Here I was measuring my aunt. I finished my aunt's my commission journal, and I was measuring it. It was thick. What is one thing you learned today? Oh, that my aunt makes her own tea. I thought that was like so cool. That's why my aunt wanted like an herbalist section. She makes her own tea. My son actually liked beef stroganoff. He said he really liked it. And my boyfriend is obsessed with teeny tiny journals. He loves them. And I read Lisa Unger's Christmas Presents. Let's see. Who Made You Feel Loved Today? Oh, this is the day I went with my mom. We went to Costco. I read The Truth You Told. And then my dad went to go get his bag removed. Spoiler alert. He went back on this day to get it put back in. This was my mother-in-law's last day of work. And my dad went back to get his bag put back in, and I told him he had to keep it in now. Like, I'm done. You got to keep it in. Let's see. Oh, I found more fleas on the dog. It's like it's ridiculous. I got a World of Books book order. It has asked me what was beautiful in my yard today. Nothing. It's all full of snow. This was my mother-in-law's first day of retirement, and I had my son make me fries. And if you do know, I'm on a low-carb, low-sugar diet, and I have been for months, and the diet is out the window this year, okay? So far this year, the diet's been out the window, and I really got to get back to it. But I hurt so bad, I can't work out, so... The cat broke his window perch and popped all of the keys off my son's keyboard. I find that funny. I shouldn't. I read Dead End Girls and Meet Me in the Blue. Here I read The Mistletoe Motive and Lost Boy, and I watched the second season of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. Yeah, here, this is my dog being lazy and not even like moving his body to eat his treat. He's such a lazy bum. I read What Happens After Midnight, Forever His. I had another Mountain Dew. So this is a Sunday. I only drink a soda on a Sunday. Here is my project, the video I filmed of Crafty Scavenger Hunt. I read The Amazing Alpha Tau Self-Improvement Project, and I gave that 5 stars. It was good. I started a hat. We watched Beer Fest. As you can see, we were on, I don't know, what is the name of that troupe? I don't know what, Broken Lizard? Is it Broken Lizard? It might be. But they're the ones who did Super Troopers, and then Beer Fest and Super Troopers 2 and some other stuff. And then the 2 of the guys in it are in Tacoma FD. So we were on like that kind of kick. And this color was Cookies and Cream. No, Cookie Cream Swirl is the name of that yarn from Karen. It was Karen Cake. So I made that hat for my mother-in-law. She's going to Iceland this month. So here's the finished project. I got my May in the mail. Then it snowed again. Very light snow this time though. We did nothing. Oh, my gut was not cooperating. So we didn't go to the places that we wanted to go to. Oh, I did get this new 3D embossing folder. Went to Joann's. We had this flatbread 7-layer pizza. We finished my mother-in-law's board basket as her retirement gift. That was the flatbread, by the way. It was delicious. As a retirement gift, we got her a bunch of stuff to do when she was bored. Because I told her, I said, you've got to get bored quick without having anything to do. So we got her a bunch of stuff to do when she was bored. I started watching Death and Other Details. That's really good. Oh, and my mom got me and the boyfriend a Ninja Creamy for Valentine's Day. And I read The Housemaid. I also shampooed all the rugs. Here's the candy that I got the boyfriend. It was so good. I got a shirt for my mom. Oh, and I rearranged everything down in my craft room to put out all my fabric and yarn. That's what I did this day. And I watched American Nightmare, and it was day 541 of a headache. Oy. Here's the dog. What he did, I was eating pineapple sorbet from the Creamy, and he put his paw on the pillow, boosted himself up, put his nose in the bowl, pushed the bowl down, and went to town. And then when he was done, he laid down and passed out. Yeah. So this day we got, I fell asleep twice during the day. I was very tired. I felt really bad. My allergies were bad, and I had a really bad headache. I cut the dog's hair. We gave the dog a bath. And the dad asked me what we were making for dinner, and I said, I ain't cooking anything. He goes, can we get pizza? And then he made me a list of everything he wanted. And I read The Amish Wife. Well, I finished The Amish Wife. I started on this day, and I read One Perfect Grave. And I read Road of No Return. Also, FYI, let's talk about it. It was a reread for me, and I didn't notice until I was at 84%. I got my first ever jury summons. This is the day that we did the capitals. I don't know my states. After listening to my heart, the doctor said, do you know you have a heart murmur? Oh, jeez Louise. I'm telling you, that heart murmur crap. I drank some lemon and orange tea. This is also one of my favorite teas. It's so good, and I got a Temu order. So I got 2 Temu orders this month. I never order that much from Temu. I read The Girl in the Snow, and I went to the doctor, and this is what I came home with, a boot and a brace. I'm no longer in the brace. The brace is painful. Like, it was one of those air casts, and it had like that bladder in my arch, and it hurt. And I was like, no, I'm done. And we got Chinese food for lunch. We had pizza for lunch. I picked up the Ninja Creamy pints and lids that we ordered extra from Kohl's. So that came in, so we picked that up. And I think this is the day. Is this the day that the boyfriend got on new underwear? believe so. I believe so. Okay, so all I want to do was sleep past 8. I'm not asking too much, but could I? Nope. 7 a.m. and someone's belly didn't feel good, and he was a pain in the damn butt all day long. Oh, he was. Tried to work out. I tried to do a sitting workout, but it hurt my hip, so I cannot do a sitting workout. I read 13. I finished my knit book sleeve, and the boyfriend texted me this picture, and he's like, I'm 12 feet up on a ladder, and I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm afraid to come down. I was like, we've all been there. And I knit this little donut. Look how cute this little donut is. Isn't it cute? Look at it. I knit the little donut. I'm going to actually put it in. Trying to put it in to make sure that it'll stay, because it's already flipped out once. The boyfriend broke his toe. He thinks it's broken. He doesn't know. I read Scorched Grace and What a Match. And I watched the Chowchilla documentary. I read Serious Trouble. Oh, here's my peach sorbet. Listen, if you have a creamy and you like peach, get a can of light peaches. Like the peaches and the sliced peaches and light syrup. And since I'm sugar-free, I added monk fruit to sweeten it. I added a little shake of monk fruit and then some vanilla. Oh my God. I was crocheting a little amigurumi burrito for my boyfriend, and the dog passed out, and I sent him this picture, and I said, it looks like he got high and passed out eating a burrito. Oh, and here the dog was sick again. Yeah, the dog was sick again. And here the dog was sick again. Wait, so the dog got sick this night. He started not feeling good this night. Then he was sick all day here, and then he was still sick here, and we took him to the vet, and he has a respiratory infection. Well, he thinks he has a respiratory infection. He took a blood test, and we took a urine and poop sample, and then yesterday, and he had a fever. So he got a shot for nausea, and then he got a prescription for antibiotics, and the shot was for nausea and to kickstart his appetite. Then I also got 2 phone calls and a text about physical therapy, and I got so mad that I scheduled the physical therapy, even though I told the doctor I didn't want to do physical therapy. And you may ask, why don't you want to do physical therapy? And reasons, but also, if you don't know this, I don't drive, I don't have a license, so getting places is difficult. It's just easier for me to do stuff, and I'll do the stuff at home. Like, I have no problem doing exercise at home. I exercise at home. It's not a problem for me. Anyway, so then my mom texted to ask how Sammy was feeling, and she sent me a picture. This is my brother's dog. This is my brother's dog, Coco, and she sent me a picture of Coco sitting in her car. They were probably waiting, going somewhere, maybe waiting for the girls to get off the school bus. I don't know, but she sent me the picture and said, his cousin says, how you doing? But yeah, he's so old. He's got a full white beard. He's so old. I read Lost Angels. There are no faster or firmer friendships than those formed between people who love the same books. Truth. Oh, I also opened up a big pack of 12 by 12. I got the 72 sheets of 65-pound Astro Brights because I was out of a lot of colored cardstock. Sammy was starting to feel much better. The day before, he was already feeling better and eating, but then the next day after, like, he was feeling really good again. And here he is. We got him a new toy, and he cuddled. He never cuddles with his toy. And then we went to Target. I got Starbucks. I never get Starbucks. I'm not a fan. But the boyfriend's like, do you want Starbucks? And I'm like, sure, I'll get a coffee. And he's like, what do you want? I'm like, a coffee. He's like, no, what do you want? I'm like, a freaking plain coffee. That's what I want. Okay? I am not one of those girls who wants the venti 3 pumps of whatever, oat milk. I wanted a coffee. That's all. I wanted a coffee. And he's like, really? That's all you want? I'm like, yes, I want a freaking coffee. Just want a coffee. Then we watched Super Troopers 2. But seriously, why is that so difficult to understand? I just wanted a darn coffee. Then this is the last day of the month. I read Everyone on This Train is a Suspect. My son, look, I said, he got up at 9 a.m. and made us breakfast, then showered and went and got a haircut. Whose kid is this? Truth. I told him, he's like, do you want breakfast? I was on my way down to the craft room, and he's like, do you want breakfast? And I said, yeah, but you got to bring it to me downstairs. He's like, okay. So he came down and delivered me breakfast, and I don't even know why. Why did I even come down to the craft room? I don't know. And then I got these little, because I've been obsessed. I got this ebook. If you crochet and you love amigurumi and you love food, seriously, it's called Crochet Cafe. And I got it for Kindle, and it was only like, at most, when I bought it, I had money, I had digital rewards, so I think it was like $5, but I paid like 3 something for it, and it's got all kinds of food in it. So I'm making, you see this bacon and egg sandwich. This is what my son has every morning that he has off, and I'm making him one for Valentine's Day, a little amigurumi one with like all of his stuff on it that he likes to put on it, and that's going to be part of his Valentine's Day gift. But I had to get new yarn because the set of little skeins I had didn't have brown, and I needed brown. So I don't know yarn. Also, my mom texted me on this day. Is this the day? Oh, yeah. My mom texted to tell me that. My grandparents are going to be on the news. They're going to be on the news for a loving couple at the nursing home that they live at. And I said, oh, no. That was my response. My response was, oh, Jesus, oh, no. Because if you don't know, I think I've said it before, but you might not know. My grandmother is in the early stages of dementia, and it's been bad. She has punched my grandfather. She got taken away, though. Like, they separated them, and then they figured out that she's, like, in the beginning of dementia, so they put her on meds. But I'm just like, my mom's like, I don't know. Like, I'm afraid. Like, what's she going to say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm afraid. Anyway, that's a super quick flip through of my month. If you want more in depth and to see how I made this journal or all the filling in of this journal, I have all of those posted in a playlist for, I think it's Journal 2024. So all of those should be in that playlist. But yeah, so like, I don't even know. This has been the worst month. January has been such a crap month. And I'm so glad it's over. Hopefully February will be better. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It really helps small creators like me. It helps us get seen more on YouTube, which, if you don't know, is so difficult to get seen. The algorithm does not always algorithm. And even though I post consistently, I still don't get seen a lot. So doing those little things, if you like it, helps, and also commenting and doing all that stuff. And I really appreciate when you do. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.